You can learn success techniques from Jeff Bezos of Amazon. 1. Match your abilities to the demands of the market, not the other way around. Bezos outlined the business concept that resulted in the development of the enormously popular Kindle in 2009. It was the company's best-selling item at the time. He clarified that one tactic for business owners to be successful is to identify their strengths and look for a market niche that requires those strengths. The alternative, according to Bezos, is to identify client needs and adapt your talents to meet those needs. Or you'll perish. Adapt and persevere. Bezos purchased the Washington Post for $250 million in 2013, despite having no prior expertise in the newspaper industry. The purchase made many look twice. In any case, Bezos was a renowned innovator, and print journalism was a bygone business that had been experiencing a sharp fall ever since the advent of digital media. Bezos, on the other hand, didn't think so. Despite the situation of the newspaper industry, Bezos decided to purchase the Post because he thought the brand was strong and it employed a lot of talented people. According to him, the paper had two options: accept the new reality, draw strength from its advantages, and find a new course in the face of a changing world, or perish like the dodo bird. 2. Continually be young. One factor in Bezos' amazing success, in his opinion, is that he makes sure his company maintains a youthful attitude. He was questioned by ABC on BlackBerry, which started the mobile revolution in the 1990s but failed to innovate after that and quickly fell behind. BlackBerry went private in 2013 and cut 40% of its workforce. Amazon, on the other hand, has continuously reinvented itself since the early 1990s. Bezos warned that if your consumer base ages together with you, you will eventually stop being relevant or useful. To stay youthful forever, you need to continually be figuring out who your new customers are and what you're doing. 3. Try new things and learn from your mistakes. Experimentation paved the way for success for Amazon. Although many of such trials were successful, some of them had spectacular failures, such as the infamously doomed ventures listed below. Kindle phone. Travel website Amazon destinations. Local Amazon auctions on Amazon. Z-Shops. Bezos uses his company like a laboratory rather than obsessing on his mistakes. He recently said to Fortune that experiments are essential to creativity because you learn so much from them and they rarely go as planned. 4. Jump through the fences. Playing it safe didn't help Jeff Bezos become the richest man in the world. Contrarily, the corporation has lost money as a result of the founder of Amazon's illustrious mistakes, but Amazon has made billions as a result of his achievements. There is an Amazon Prime, marketplace, or web services for every Fire phone or destinations. The latter generated more than $35 billion in income in 2019 alone. That is roughly 3 times what web services made in 2016, just 3 years prior, $12.2 billion, and 10 times what it made in 2013, just 3 years prior, $3.1 billion. 5. Be doubtful of procedures and guidelines. According to Bezos, as businesses expand, they become overly dependent on their established procedures and systems. Having protocols in place is fine, but it might be risky to prioritize procedures over results. And it's among the biggest errors you can make in business management. In the 2016 letter to shareholders, Bezos noted that it is not that uncommon to hear a junior executive excuse a poor outcome with something like, "Well, we followed the process." 6. Be a day one company always. Bezos refers to startups as day one firms because they are always trying new things and looking for ways to expand, he says. However, when organizations grow, they cease taking as many risks and become into day two businesses. Companies who stop pushing themselves and inventing, according to Bezos, are doomed to fail. He declared, Day 2 is stasis, followed by insignificance. Followed by a terrible, agonizing decline. Then comes death. It is always day 1 for Amazon because of this. Bezos even gave the building he works in the moniker Day 1 in an effort to ensure that Amazon remains relevant.